Good morning or good evening YouTube, I'm back here with another video and we're going to talk about Boreas. He is still a very hot topic here, and today I'm just going to show you how he looks after the bug fix or the nerf, call it whatever you want. It's not really a nerf because it's a bug fix, but it's kinda a nerf because he's maybe functioning a bit worse, right? But I'm actually going to show you today that this is after the bug fix, and I just thought it would make sense to make a kind of follow-up video, because I did make a video the other day telling you guys that he would be patched now and be bug fixed. So let's see how strong he still is. Now, before the video, I actually tested him and I'm still using him, and he's still very fantastic, okay? I'm going to show you right now in this video that the bug fix actually didn't do that much difference. A lot of people told me and were like doom saying that now he would be crap, he wouldn't work, he couldn't do that, he couldn't do this. Let's take a look at this. So I've prepared some teams here against a guildmate of mine, and you can see my first team up here. Obviously I'm using the unicorn pet, which is very strong, but yeah, well, it's for the showcase, okay? And we have Boreas, and as you can see, he is level 190 on my account. He's also very strong, very geared, but I still want to show you the capabilities of his kit. What can he do after the bug fix, okay? Or nerf. I'm gonna call it a nerf because that's just a better word, right? We're gonna go against the CC team here. It's a traditional CC team. It is using the deer pet though, not the poison pet. But other than that, it's pretty traditional. Let's see here. And I put in Vim, and I'll explain why in a minute. So let's see how this goes here. Now, obviously you can see here that Vim is tanking some of the damage here, while Boreas is also taking some damage, right? Now, I'm obviously hoping that this will be just in my testing before starting the video, that he won't be dying, but if that is the case, we will be doing a few attempts, okay? Okay, he actually died there, which was not my intention. So, Vim might be a bit too weak for this showcase here, okay? So, we're gonna do like we did the last time and put in Sun Wukong. We also used Sun Wukong in the video about him being bug fixed, so let's put some Wukong in just for the video's sake, okay? Alright, I'm back here again. Now we have Sun Wukong. This time Boreas won't die because he's gonna get protected, okay? So let me just show you here that Sun Wukong is tanking all of these hits here. Now the reason is I actually tried Boreas on his own with the unicorn pet and stuff like that, and he cannot solo the CC team. The reason is that he's just taking too much damage, to be honest. But if you just have one more person who can tank some of the damage from the CC team, it's actually possible to stay alive and kill people. Let's see here. Okay, so first of all, he kills the Giselle, and he's also stolen all the skill damage and basic attack damage on the enemy team. You can see Sun Wukong hasn't done anything. He's just been sleeping all the time. He's been CC'd all the time. He's practically only there to tank some damage. And you can see I actually managed to kill the entire CC team with just my Boreas. Okay? That's all. You just need Boreas, you need a tank, Sun Wukong, someone like that, Ringing, whatever. Maybe, I don't know, Hanya, someone that is not a limited hero you can put in together with Boreas. And obviously that is just two heroes, so if you put in a full team, obviously it makes it's kind of obvious that then you can also win, right? So it's just to show you that he is still very, very strong against the CC team, okay? Let's show him against some other teams than CC. Okay, you know what? This is actually against my own teams here. This is my advanced arena setup that I have at the moment. And let's see how he performs against something like maybe the middle team here, with Marie, with Felicia, Rato. That is a pretty good team, I would say. We're just missing a few key heroes here, so let's put in an Apsara, let's put a Hanya in, and let's just put a, I don't know, who should we put in? Someone that doesn't ruin the showcase. So Anse would probably kill everyone, so let's just put in, it doesn't matter, let's put Beatrix. Go. Alright, let's see. We're gonna skip the first one here, because that is not relevant. Can we skip it, please? Come on. Okay, now let's see here in the next fight. And obviously against this team here, I'm using a full team because I know that my enemy team there is my own and it's very strong. So I want to see here if I can do anything here. I probably can't because it's a very strong team, to be honest. But I just want to see the damage that he does after the fight here. And you can see here he is stealing a lot of stuff here. And everyone is very low in skill damage now and basic attack damage. On the enemy team, it is the Marie and the Felicia. That is the most dangerous ones. Don't have an Apsara on the enemy team, so it should be fine. Should be fine, right? Let's see here. Kalana dies now. And Boreas keeps on going here. Let's see. We have some Wukong, we have a Beatrix. And let's see if we can kill the enemy team here. It takes a lot of time, and that is because Erato also makes sure that I can't do more than 25% damage. We have a Nikki on the other side. And other than that, I think we also have a Marie actually. So we can only do the like direct damage, but that is fine, right? Because Boreas is doing the direct damage. So you can see here that I'm still alive. I don't even have any like tanks on my team other than Sun Wukong. I have Boreas, I have Sun Wukong. And the rest is just 3 support heroes, Apsara, Beatrix and Hanya. And you can see here that clearly Boreas is, well, he's still working, right? You can also see the damage immunity buff that he puts on. It's still working, right? It's still working. And let's see the last team here. Let's see the damage distribution here. And you can see, okay, Hanya is also doing a lot of damage. That is because she explodes and stuff like that, right? So she's very good to use together with him. He's very, very good still. He's fine. Let's test him out just real quick here in some PvE. Alright, so I'm back here and I know it is totally out of date content. It's probably irrelevant for all the endgame players watching this, but I just wanted to show it anyways. It's Elemental City, it's stage 5 hard. It says here that the boss here, he can only take damage from direct damage, AoE, single damage, right? I'm just gonna put Boreas in. No pets, no other help than Boreas. Just to show you what he is capable of. He can still solo stuff even though he is losing his stacks of the buff, right? Let's hope we don't die here. Okay, we actually died here. Now again, like in my other test when I did it earlier, he actually got his turn. That wasn't that didn't happen last time. Let's put this one in here so he actually gets his turn. And now we are decreasing the speed on the mobs, right? So let's see here. I just wanted to show you real quick that he can solo it, just like Giselle can. Giselle and Exclusive 3 can also solo stuff. She's super strong, right? He has kind of the same build in because he's also healing when he attacks. And you can actually see that his HP goes up. And here on wave 2, now he already had the stuff that he stole on the other wave, so he has a lot of skill damage and basic damage and stuff like that. And I don't think it goes away when you transition into the next wave actually. It looks like he just keeps it. So if you look at his stats now, we can see here that he has like almost 500% crit damage. It's kind of cool. And also, well, he doesn't have too much skill damage, right? Because the boss apparently doesn't have a lot he can steal. So, but other than that, it's pretty cool. Let's see here if we can see the skill damage now. Yeah, it's the same. So I don't know why it's not working on this boss here. He doesn't, not a lot of targets, I guess, is why. And the boss doesn't have a lot of skill damage, so can't really steal anything that's not there, I guess. But here you can see he's soloing and watch his layers. Look at the layers on Boreas, right? He's 3 layers constantly. So he's not taking any damage at all. He's actually just being immune to damage, which is very great. And obviously he can still do stuff like he can still solo Forgotten 30. Don't even have to use the pet. We can still do that, right? So he's still super strong. Okay. And this is after the bug fix, after the nerf fix, whatever, call it. Super strong still. One of the best limited heroes in the game. You still have a few days to get him. I suggest getting as many copies as you can, because he is just very, very broken. Alright. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day. Cheers. Bye.